Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Jersey Nick Moto. Well, you saw the title of the video. Say it ain't so. Is this my last ride in 2019? Well, I hope not, but we're supposed to get snow tomorrow. So with the threat of snow coming tomorrow, even though it was in the high 30s when I left my house and it's creeping up into the low 40s now, I had to get out and take a ride. You know, I feel bad for you guys that jump the gun and winterize your bikes in October, and you know, as soon as it hits 50 degrees you throw them in the garage, because man, these air-cooled engines just love weather like this. So my advice to you is layer up and take a ride when it's in the 30s and the sun is out. You want to see how good your bike can run? Blast down the highway in the 30-degree weather. But anyway, I'm going to navigate through this mess of the New Jersey Turnpike, and then we're going to do a little back road action today and enjoy what might be my last ride of 2019. Not because it's too cold, because that dirty S word might be coming tomorrow. That dirty 4-letter S word, snow. Man, I hate it, but it's par for the course this time of year in this part of the country. Alright, let's navigate some of this turnpike traffic. It's sure nice to get out of that traffic and get onto some back roads. The New Jersey Turnpike was a mess today. There's one thing that sucks about where I live. I gotta do a solid 30-35 miles on the highway, pretty much in any direction, just to get to a nice decent back road. But what are you gonna do? It is what it is. So yeah, they're talking about snow tomorrow. I mean, I've heard everything from 2 inches to 8 inches. It's going to start as sleet. It's going to change to rain. I mean, they don't even know what's going to happen. But, you know, you never know. We might get that 8 inches. And it's not so much the snow. You know, the snow, if it warms up, it'll melt. We'll get rain. It'll wash away. What really is going to shut me down is that damn rock salt. I mean, they're starting to use that other stuff on some of the major highways, that brine. It's kind of those lines down the road. They pre-treat it. I saw them dumping some on the northbound side of the turnpike as we were heading south today, and that stuff's not too bad. It doesn't really make a mess, but that rock salt, man, that'll eat away at your bike. It's like riding on gravel. It really screws the roads up. It causes potholes in the road after a while. So that's something that's like a motorcycle rider's nightmare. That's something that'll shut me down for a few weeks, unless we get a good heavy rain and warmer temperatures after the storm. But I'm not going to put my bike or my life in jeopardy just to go out and ride while that stuff's on the road. So that's why I had to get out and enjoy today a little bit. Plus I was starting to get like that caged in, walls are closing in type of feeling, and I knew I had to get on my bike and ride. So we're going to make the best of it today in case we do get that storm. And like I mentioned before, you know, it's 37 degrees right now, but with the sun shining and all the layers that I got on, I mean, I feel great. The bike's running great. For anybody that puts their bike away too early, I really think you're missing out. And I made a video last year about all the winter gear I use, so I'm not going to go into that again. But I'd just like to say, you know, find what's right for you. Find what kind of layers work for you and get out and ride when it's a little chilly out. I'm not saying to go out when the wind chill is 10 degrees and it's cloudy and windy and damp. But on a day like today, man, if you're not riding, I think you're missing out. And I mean, I don't wear any heated gear. I just do a lot of layers. It's like trial and error. You got to find the stuff that keeps you warm and that you can still move around in. I mean, one thing I will say is I got these glacier gloves. They're a diver's glove. I've had them for years. I actually got to get a new pair because they're getting kind of ripped up. But these, with some liners under them, man, my hands feel great today. They have a lot of mobility. I've on and off for years. That's the hardest thing I've had to find. It was something to keep my hands warm, because my hands are the first thing that gets cold. And I've had gauntlet gloves. I've tried them a number of times. They don't work for me. I actually had gauntlet gloves that Viking sent me. I was going to wear them and review them today, but I can't wear them. I got down the block, and they just don't have the flexibility that these do. I had trouble pulling the clutch in. I couldn't even put the turn signal on with my thumb. So I went back home and switched to these. Actually, when I do get a new pair of these, I'll give you an up-close look at them, and I'll do a little review on them, because I think this is something that a lot of people might not think of using for motorcycle riding, but they work great for me. So, like, yeah, you gotta find a gear that works right for you. And finding that gear, I know it's going to be a lot of trial and error. That's the only way to figure out what's right for you. I mean, the reviews help, but until you see what really keeps you warm, and you know, keep it warm, and that's the one priority in the cold. Number one priority. The second priority, I think, for me, is the ability to be mobile, to be able to still maneuver. And you don't want to be tensed up where you have like gear on that. You don't want to be like that kid from Christmas Story where you can't turn around. You know, you want to be able to still move your head, still have your body loose. I think what a lot of, particularly us Harley riders, get hooked on is that, oh, they think it's got to be Harley gear. No, it doesn't. The only cold weather gear that I have on, that I use in the cold, that's Harley, is this jacket I have on. And it is a well-made, heavy leather jacket. I got it during a Black Friday sale at Ocean County Harley a few years ago. And I think I got like $100 off, and it was still like $450. But it was worth it. It keeps me warm, and I still got a bunch of layers underneath. But when you're looking, you know, it doesn't have to be brand specific. It doesn't have to look cool. You just gotta have something that'll keep you comfortable and keep you warm. Because, I mean, I know I said it before, but if you're not taking advantage of these high 30-degree days when it's sunny out and your bike's in the garage with a cover over it, man, if you love to ride like I do, you're really missing out. So yeah, I did do a video last year where I detailed everything I use as far as cold weather gear. You can go back and look for that. And I gotta tell all you guys that are down south and in those warm climates, I am always a little jealous, but I'm happy for you guys. Good for you guys that get to ride all year. I know Freedom Rider, he's always at the beach. I like to watch his videos. It makes me feel warm even when I'm waiting for a snowstorm out here. I saw a Saddle Tramp was at the beach the other day, so good for you guys. Maybe one day I'll live somewhere I can ride all year round, but until then, you gotta make the best of it. You gotta take these opportunities when you can. Well, cold weather is draining the shit out of my GoPro batteries, so I had to stop and change a battery. We'll head back on down the road. So, is this going to be our last ride of 2019? I don't know. But you know how to find out, right? You're going to have to hit that subscribe button so you can check my next uploads and see if we're still riding, or are we going around in my truck going to some interesting places. So make sure you do that so you know what's going on. So I'll probably winterize Roxy, my Sportster, soon. She usually gets the winter off, but old Lola here, she'll be ready at a moment's notice in case we get a clear day. And I usually get a clear day in the winter. There's usually a little bit of a window when there's no salt on the road and no ice. It's been a long time where I had to shut it down for the whole winter. I'll just make sure she got a full tank of gas today in case she has to sit for a while. Yeah, there's a lot of cars parked at the Christmas tree farm over there. Everybody's picking up their tree. It's probably where these people are going to. Bullock Farms, Christmas trees, pumpkins, hay rides. Yeah, they got a big crowd in there today. Alright guys, so I'm just going to bang around, enjoy some back roads, enjoy the rest of the day. As usual, I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you're someplace keeping warm. Wish me luck with the snow. And if you like this video, give it a like, leave me a comment. Like I said, if you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel out a lot. Doesn't cost a thing. I like to try and get up near 400 subscribers by the end of the year. I think we're at like 380 something at right now when I'm recording this video. So that'd be a nice way to end the year. And again guys, thanks for watching. Keep your head on the swivel out there. Stay warm. See you in the next one. Later.